are back for another episode of Bigsixbants. It is the Premier League, the midweek Premier League preview. I know we usually do these on a Friday, but obviously we have to do one today because we have a plethora of midweek fixtures. We have Man United versus Spurs. We have Arsenal versus City. The biggest game of the season, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure everyone else going to agree with that one. It's going to be Clash of the Titans this season, especially, and it's going to be a very, very good spectacle. I mean, I kind of want to know how everyone's feeling about that. But first of all, make sure we smash the like button. There's already 60 people in the house right now. Big up the Never a Foul community is always over here too. So big up everyone. Make sure you smash that like button. I think for the like goal, I'm saying today, I'm going to say a light 120 today. Does anyone agree with that? Chat, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Light 120?
Yeah, that's calm.
Light one. Light.
Yeah. Light 120.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool. I like 120. Yeah. I think that's not too bad. Chat, let us know. Obviously, big up CS in the cut. Big up Marcus. Big up Roms in the comment section as well. Of course, big up Mustafa as well. Keir said it's top versus bottom with chest 3-3. Hold that. Big up LFC says 30 minutes late, but listen, lateness is greatness. Big up yourself, LFC, for the double. Big up Joshua, he says first comment. Big up the man them. Big up the people them, man. Big up Sophia's Football Talk as well in the house. Make sure you lot smash that like button, man. I'm glad everyone's here. It is one of my favorite times when we stream on BSB, so let's make this one a special one. You know what I'm saying? Big up Ali says Corey's frozen. I think he's not, he's just staying still.
Yeah, I just switched my connection, innit? Done it as quick as possible, and I just froze out for a hot second. But yeah, we're back.
Corey showing off the fresh trim. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Didn't that?
No.
Showing off that fresh trim. It looks fire, man. It looks fire, trust. You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting it ready. I'm getting the trim ready. You know when we go Wembley, I'm just getting ready for that. You know what I mean?
The losers trim. Man's getting a losers trim.
Yo, Corey, man, I swear it never changed.
You wouldn't know about that. You're out of all cups. Don't worry. You just make.
Oh no, I wouldn't know about that, but I have more of them. So Last year, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I know Corey's aim was to go win that Europa League as well. We wanted to see that cup treble. It
would have been nice.
Yeah, it would have been nice. You was telling me at Power League, Monts, don't let me win 3 trophies. Like that one. One down. One down. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we are joined by Mr. Sarcasm City TV himself, Flawless, the late Flawless the Great. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which guys you want to call him, but Flawless the Great, I prefer that one. He is here. How you doing, bro?
I'm blessed, man. Big up for having me. It's always good being over here. And yeah, man, looking forward to the show. Because I was here. Yeah, I was here. The last time I was here was before the Arsenal Southampton game. Because I was on the preview for that. It was last Friday.
When we said Alcatraz could put the Alcatraz and the feet of Walcott dagger could actually hurt them.
Yeah, you jinxed it. You jinxed it still.
I didn't jinx it, bro. I just said, listen, that Alcatraz guy, even now I think I'm saying his name wrong. Alcaraz. And his name is and the Walcott.
You don't kill me.
I didn't expect it to actually happen, did it? How about this? You can't bet in France, innit? So imagine I let my money do the talking. Maybe I would have been up.
And Alcaraz, anytime goal scorer, you're up.
Yeah, the odds for that must have been.
That was like 30 seconds. You would have been.
Yeah, immediately.
Straight away, the easiest bit of bread ever. Oh, man.
Somebody's definitely done that as well. Some people out there.
Some weirdo out there.
A 10 sheet on it, and the returns were like a bill or something like that.
I know Arsenal ruined enough man's Ackers that day. Enough man's Ackers.
Weekend Ackers finished, man. Ripped up, you might as well do a new one.
Ripped
up and do a new one from the Friday. Yeah.
Lucky it was a Friday, innit? The man that could reset the Ackers for the Saturday. You can reset
it, man, and just do Saturday, Sunday like it's normal, like 100%.
Marcus said he needs to put 50 on the Haaland Hattie. So he is not respecting.
That's a waste of a pinky, Marcus. That's a waste. Don't do it.
Not respecting it. Big up G Gray as well. He says respect the gents in the chat. Big up Ryan in the chat. Ryan, I'm gonna out you by the way. Don't think I didn't see your message. Ryan was like, Monts, I've clocked it. Nunes ain't it.
Is that what he said?
Out of nowhere.
That's what he said.
He's like, Monts, I finally realized he ain't it.
Yeah. Facts.
I'm not gonna put my opinion on that because I don't know where my mind's at with that. So,
Don't kill me.
skewing that from the heavens from
But
time.
he ain't that bad, man. He ain't that bad.
No. No one said he's bad. He's just meaty, G. He's just meaty. You know what I'm saying? Could have got a whole ESAC for that price. But anyway, we'll say that for another day. You know what I'm saying? Flawless, man. We have Tottenham, and obviously we got Arsenal and City. Do you see Arsenal getting anything out of this game before we open the floor up?
No, I don't see Arsenal getting anything out of this game. No, I think all the momentum. I think all the momentum's with Manchester City. All the momentum's with Manchester City, and even though it's a title, it's two teams battling for the title, facing each other. There's so much more pressure on Arsenal going into this game. Normally, you'd say like it's split, or it'd be like 60-40. And if Arsenal, even if they beat Southampton, then there's much more pressure on City. But after the results against Southampton, the result against West Ham, those two are the Liverpool one, not so much. But the previous two are just daggers. And the manner in which they happened as well. The 3-3 against Southampton. The dropping the 2-0 lead at West Ham as well. Like, it's very, very telling. You know what I'm saying? Zinchenko crying at Anfield. I'm saying the mistakes and the manner in which they've happened. Like Ramsdale, what you fit down with inside 20 seconds. And Ramsdale giving the ball away. So, yeah, I don't see Arsenal getting anything out of this. I think City do the business.
Are you getting like bottle job vibes, Flawless? Sorry, Monty. I was saying, would you get in bottle job vibes, Flawless? Like, is that what
it was?
Is that how you
they should beat at the end of the day. They should beat Southampton. Like, let's keep it, even if they battle for top 4.
Do you hear that, Kay? Do you think that's a fair assumption?
Yeah, no, bro, I agree. I told you that, bro. Like,
I know. I just like it when you say it, though.
Yeah, bro.
Say
oh
my
God.
Like it when you say it. It's little reality.
Anything you want to call it, bro, we should have beaten West Ham and Southampton in it. So
yeah,
it just is what it is. Like we move in it. We're still there. You just got to move on in it. Like what more could you do?
You know what's crazy though? Yeah. Some might say, you may not agree with me, but some might say, if you guys got that win at Anfield, maybe the results would have been different in terms of confidence.
Like that.
Some might say
they don't want to hear that, Corey. They'll never want to hear that. They'll never want to hear.
You know why I'm not? You know why I'm not hearing that? You know what? You know why I'm not hearing that Anfield game, bro?
Why?
It's his Liverpool at Anfield. It's a difficult game.
But it's given,
like,
bro, it's all about
bro, you could call it
the title. Those are the games you have to win.
Yeah,
that's what you've got to do.
And that's what it is. Because I think, it is Liverpool at Anfield. That is very tough, and that's why I didn't really pinpoint that game per se and say that's the shocker. Yes, Arsenal should have won the game, and if they win the game, maybe it is different against West Ham. Maybe it is different against Southampton. Where if someone says that started the domino effect of Arsenal dropping points, you could also see that too. But like Monts is right, you have to go and win that game if you win the league title. Put it this way, I think if City are in that situation and they're 2-0 up at Anfield, I think they see the game out.
Yeah, but City, I hear that, Flawless. I hear that. But my point where I don't really agree with Monts and Corey,
they don't win Anfield,
because City went to Anfield this season and lost.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
They could go win the league. So
but they lost to Anfield when it didn't matter. It didn't matter.
It didn't matter, bro. Every game matters.
No,
every game.
Of course. It matters.
You had Anfield in that stage of the season, bro.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate.
If you had Anfield at the start of the season and lost it, no one would be thinking about that now.
I don't think City beat Liverpool in that circumstance.
Yeah. No, I'm saying it's the manner. I think if City are in Arsenal's situation and Arsenal are in if City were in Arsenal's situation this season, exactly playing as well, however many points clear, etc., and they're 2-0 up at Anfield, I think they see that game out. I don't think they draw that game.
Oh yeah, if they're 2-0 up,
that's what I'm saying. Like if they're in that same situation,
it's just mad in itself, and people aren't really giving us enough credit for it. Like. I'm not obviously
credit. Mentality.
I don't want credit, but I'm just saying, like, understand different scenarios. Like, yes, you could call it bottled at Anfield, but bro, again, it's Anfield. He was 2-0 up. It's a difficult game. To be doing that in the first place that's good in itself. Like, so
I don't think you bottled it at Anfield.
We didn't fold. Like
the reason why I say it,
any other team,
because bro, wait, let me say something. Sorry. bro, obviously Man United fans get onto Arsenal with beating them at OT, but beating you at OT doesn't affect your title race, bro. It's just the fact that when the date you had Liverpool, it doesn't. The date you had Liverpool and the game week you had Liverpool affects it. It just so happened that Liverpool was that game week. If that was anyone else, we'd be talking about the same thing. Like if you drew to Tottenham 2-0 up, that's a bottle job at their ground. I'm saying that's a bottle job either way.
Yeah,
it's just
but
the
Corey,
fact that Liverpool was that
they're changing the circumstance because it's for them, Corey. It is for them. You lot, I say you lot squeeze, bro. Okay, you lot squeeze positivity like it's blood out of a stone. You squeeze it out of anything. All I'm saying is, if Liverpool were 2-0 up at Anfield, and then Arsenal came back 2-2, I would be silent. I would be silent. I would not say this. But if you are 2-0 up or you are 2-1 up with 5 minutes to go, and you let that slip, any other team in the top 6 is getting called a bottle job. But Arsenal are looking at themselves and saying it's not a bottle job. And even when you go and let that mentally fatigue you, so the next game you go and draw to West Ham, and then the next game you're now the confidence is even lower, and then you go and draw to Southampton in the game where you should have lost that as well. How can you say that that the Anfield game hasn't? That was the start. How do you look at that and go? You know, Corey said it himself. Corey wasn't on this train of them bottling it. Corey said, we will see in the coming games if this Anfield result will matter. He said, we'll see in the coming games.
That's exactly what I said. And post then,
in the coming games, what happened?
2 games, bro. Do you not think that Anfield had an effect on your on the mentality of those players? Do you not believe?
Corey, they want to pick and choose. Corey, they want to pick and choose when Zinchenko has his smartness, has his City experience. So when Zinchenko is huddling them around and they're winning games, it's, oh my gosh, see, look, Zinchenko knows what it's like to win 4 leagues or whatever. Corey, but when Zinchenko got nuts and he was crying because he knows, oh my days, this draw is going to trigger. Whatever. Zinchenko was distraught because he was distraught because he knows what City possessed because he was there. So he knew what that draw was going to trigger. So just how you guys want to use Zinchenko's nous for positivity, understand his experience for negativity. He knows more than any of us what City are capable of.
He understands the situation more than
what
any
I'll
of
also
those
say on that
players.
is the West Ham game. I think the Liverpool game had an effect when they were 2-0 up at West Ham and then it went 2-1. I think that's when it kicks in. You know what I'm saying? Because you dropped a 2-goal lead just last week. We're 2-0 up again, and now it's 2-1. That's where I think it is. That's why I said I was laughing and joking about the Southampton game. Like, imagine the atmosphere at the Emirates if Arsenal go 2-0 up and then Southampton score. And it's 2-1 with 15, 20 minutes to go. That's where I think it kicked in.
Yeah, I agree, Flawless. I agree. And that's what I'm saying. That Liverpool game, bro, that did not change the mentality one bit. They're probably thinking, they were looking back at that thinking, cool, 2-0 up, we let it slip. It's Anfield. The crowds are mad. We go again next week. It didn't dent them whatsoever. But
so why was Zinchenko distraught then?
Because he just got done up by Trent, bro. Anyone would be distraught.
I think because he knew going into that City game, now it has significance. If you held on for 5 minutes longer, actually pause. If he didn't get nutsed in that time, if he didn't let the team down, he knows that that City game don't mean nothing. You can lose 100-0 in that City game. Yeah. You win the rest of your games, you win the league.
Yeah, but that's not like, bro, let's be realistic about it. That no one's thinking that, bro. We're just thinking of one step at a time. Yes, even last week, we drew to Southampton. Cool, slip up again. We go again, City. We lose against City. Me personally, cool. I think that our title hopes will fade away after that. But the players won't feel like that. They'll feel cool. Slip up against City. We go again next week. Each week we keep going again until it's mathematically possible we're not winning it. I can tell you that's what the players are like, bro. And Mikel, that's what they're like. So we just keep going. City, bro, I promise you, if people think it's done, City can drop points. I'm not hearing this, if we lose to City, it's done. City can drop points just like anybody in the league can drop points.
They can drop points. They can drop points, yeah.
It's the Prem. They got Brighton away. They got Everton away who are fighting relegation. They got Chelsea at home, who, yes, Chelsea are very bad right now, but they're still a Big Six club. Like they got tough games, bro. Like what's to say?
I'm aware they got tough games, K, but like again, you need like for me, I just feel like you lot as Arsenal fans, and I'm talking collectively, I'm not just pinpointing you. You man don't know when to just take the obvious for the obvious. You will look for the needle in the haystack if that means you can avoid accountability at certain times. That's just the way. That's the way I look at it with the Arsenal fans. You lot will look at positivity. You lot say, listen, all we have to do is win the rest of our games and we win the league. Now all of a sudden it's City are gonna drop points. It's gonna happen. That wasn't your tune before.
I'm not saying
your tune. The tune. The hymn is different. The hymn is mad different now. The hymn is mad different.
But that's like in a title race, bro. You're never gonna go to how you want it to go. It's never gonna.
I'm sorry, bro. You man are the only team who you man are the only team. Hold on, Corey. Let me start because it's a quick one. You man are the only team who will concede a goal in the last 5 minutes and say it's not a bottle job. You man are the only fan base who will do that.
Yeah,
the only fan base who will do that.
No, that's because I do think it will be a bottle job. But against Liverpool, bro, again you got to look at the context. You got to look at context of these games, bro. Against Southampton.
Go on.
No, it's not. It's not. Southampton, that's a bottle job. I admit that. Because it's top versus bottom at home. You have to be... That's supposed to be a 5-0. And just move on to the next game straight. Again, West Ham, bottle job because he was 2-0 up. If we wasn't 2-0 up, I wouldn't even call that a bottle job. Because West Ham are fighting relegation. West Ham are fighting relegation. It's West Ham away, a London derby away. Bro, these games are difficult. They're fighting relegation. It's West Ham. Like, they're not even supposed to be relegation, but they're there. So they're fighting.
I can't lie.
Every game is difficult, bro.
Hey, how about this? Yeah? If City and Liverpool are in a title race and City don't beat West Ham away, Mandem are calling it bottle job. And the reason why is right now,
we're not seeing it.
No. Oh, so now it's too late for that. It's too late for that because word to you. Remember what you said. Remember now what you said. You said we are a better club than Manchester City. You said that. So now I'm holding you to those standards. If you have to go,
Corey, not again. You're twisting my words.
You have to do. Montel, tell me if I'm twisting the words.
What do you mean?
He said he's a better club than Manchester City.
Going forward, he said this is Arsenal's era. By the way, sorry about Corey. I'm just seeing something that's annoying me. There was 115. There's now 100 people in the chat, and there's only 40 likes. Now, guys, this is a special show. We don't ever do shows. We don't even do shows. We don't even do shows on a Tuesday at 7:00. We don't even run shows at these times. But listen, smash the like button, people. Yes. The aim today is 125 likes, and we are not even on 50. And there's over 100 people in here. I need you guys to stop what you're doing and hit that like button. And more importantly, go and subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you run up their thing. Make that happen. Even if you have to leave here and come back, make sure you run up their thing. Make sure you subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. We are pushing for 4,200 subs. We are not that far. We are 35 subscribers away. And I know half of you lot ain't subbed to this channel. Yeah, I see on the analytics. I see the analytics. Half of you lot actually not subbed, you know. And maybe that's because the content's so enticing, you forget to hit the subscribe button. So look, we've stopped the subscribe button now. We've stopped that all now. Do you know what I'm saying? So big up everyone. Also, big up Saeed in the chat as well, man. Big you up, bro. Good to see you watching on the train. Man. Big up the man and big up Saeed. And make sure also that you guys, this is also going to be redirected to Saeed's stream at 9 p.m. as well. So make sure you guys tune into that, or you catch me, Patrick, Saeed, and Lewis chopping up. Hopefully, Premsy's going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Premsy, you need to get grab up. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching this, you need to get grab up. You know what I'm saying? Understand that. When I catch
let me know. I won't be able to watch it, but let me know what. I want to know what he says afterwards. Still. You know
no. Just Prem. All I'm gonna tell you is it. Am I still doing it for the likes? Am I still doing it for the likes?
Wait, what did he say he was doing for the likes?
Just know that one.
Wait. What did he say you was doing for the likes?
When I gave Arsenal reality check, I said he said I was doing it for likes and attention. Okay. This was before the Southampton game. So now after the Southampton game, I want to ask him: is it still for the likes? Is it still for attention?
You're a dick, yo.
Let me know. Let me know.
This guy's wind up, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm not a wind up. When I give man a reality check, understand it's not that it's not to spite no one, it's to show them the real.
The two things can be true. You know what I'm saying? You can be spitting truths and be a wind up. You know what I'm saying? You've combined the two beautifully, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't doing it for likes, so
I agree with you on that. I don't think it's for the likes. I don't think.
Yeah, bro. Don't get it twisted. I love Premsy to bits, but you can't be saying that I'm doing it for likes on live stream. We're not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So now that Arsenal drop points, you will be feeling the corn. Pause, innit? You know what I'm saying? Case, welcome to the stream, my bro. Welcome to the stream. You know what I'm saying? We're just talking about the title race. Obviously, the juggernauts go toe to toe tomorrow. Yourself and City. How are you feeling? It's the day closer. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying?
I'm feeling.
Or do you think it's do you think you need Jesus like everyone else, or do you think you could generally go there and get some points?
Well, it's gonna take a bit of everything. It's gonna need us to play at our best. It's gonna need City maybe to be a little off it. It's gonna need a bit of luck. It's gonna need everything for it to work in it. I'm not naive to the fact that even if we play our best, they play their best. They beat us. So yeah, I'm not silly to that. But do I think we can get something? Yes. Yes, I would say so. I do think we can get something from the game. Whether that's a win or a draw, I don't know. But I definitely think we can get something from the game, because I think despite how great City are, we've got our own threats as well. And I think we can really test their defence as much as they will test ours. With the whole, we've got Rob Holding. They have their weaknesses, So I think that it'll be a good game. I still stand the fact that I do believe City will win it ultimately, but it doesn't change my mind that I do think we can also get something from it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just calm. I'm calm. I'm numb now.
I mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The City fans are saying we're coming for you. You get the shark emojis.
Yeah,
because you man are in red. You man are in red. They have the shark and that. They're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? This could work out for you. You could win the game when you could be like, "Where are the sharks now?" Oh wait,
it's better to be underdogs. It's better to be underdogs. So
I promise you.
How is better to be?
Montel,
I'm hearing
this game.
Wait.
My chest will not be high, bro.
Wait, hold on a second, bro. What I see from what do you call it? From Casey and Kids. I mean, you see that meme when he goes, I'm getting a bit nervous, I'm getting a bit jittery. That's what I'm seeing from these right now.
No, it's not that.
Yes, it is.
Corey.
Bro, hold on a second. If you guys had won the Southampton and West Ham, you'd be like this. I don't care if I lose. I don't care if I lose.
No, I don't.
I don't really care.
No, but I still wouldn't believe that I would still say City would win it. I would still say like we can maybe get something. That doesn't change who we're playing. And I'm only talking about this game. This game, I can't even lie. If we beat City, I will not be like ripping into them, telling them, I can promise you that. I can promise you that.
Yeah, we can't afford to do that. We can't afford to do that because it's
not that. Yeah. It's not a grab City.
I'll be there. I'll be there for that.
I'm letting you know from now. So if you don't think,
and I think I deserve it. Is it that type of thing, Casey? You think you will love it, and you think you deserve it?
It'll be more relief than anything. I promise you that it will be more relief than excitement and happiness.
I can't lie.
It'll just be relief.
You know what? Mandem are gonna get a shock. Remember, I said that. I just feel
we're gonna remember you said that.
I'm not saying we're gonna win. I'm not saying we're gonna win, but I feel like something might happen in it. I just feel like it.
You're lying, fam. What am I just lying? What am I just lying, fam? Like, just lying to me. Why? Wait, hold on a second. If you get the win, if you might get a win at City, you better not be even shameless.
Behave yourself, man. Come on.
I'm just saying that. I read this.
That's gonna be Kids. If Kids sees 2-0 up at halftime, he's gonna be like this.
Bro, I read the script and it's not looking good for Sir, man.
You're moving shameless. Bro.
Yeah, like, I can't have this again. I can't have this again.
Yeah. That can't be done. That was at your own ground, by the way. That was at your own ground.
We've got a little heater, G. These things happen.
Oh, it's these things happen.
Yeah,
I hate that. I hate when it does that. I hate that.
No,
Kids, I hate when
bro,
you do that.
they dressed it off, though. Like,
So
it
many of you
happened.
man do this. Like you man will be winning on all fronts.
Why is there
And
always a
obviously, like,
reason for them, man?
and
No, but
usually-
Montel, you're trying to make it into a grab.
Like, it's
Why is there always a reason for you?
That is a grab.
Like, if that was
was a
on
grab
you,
when it
you
happened.
man would be
When it happened,
buzzing
that was
it.
a
Montel, why is that a
If that
grab?
was on you right there, you'd be buzzing it.
How can you look at that and say how's that a grab? How?
It's not a
What's that,
grab,
Mikel?
bro.
Wait,
It's not a grab.
Hey, Matt, Mikel never G-checked him afterwards. Mikel
He
G-checked
didn't.
him.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Go play it back. Bro, play it back. Play it back.
No, he didn't. The
Montel,
back
it's
row
just
can't-
shameless.
Nothing happened.
It's shameless.
G-checked him.
It's not shameless, bro. It's you lot can't take. You lot
Push
are
your
ungrabbable.
manager.
Like, how about
So
this?
Montel, what's
Even
that
when
got
it's
to
so
do with
much-
the game?
How about
What's
this?
that got
You
to do
man,
with the game?
you want to lose 10-0. Corey,
Hold
these
back.
man-
a minute.
Corey,
No,
these
but
man are
Montel,
scary. Corey, these man
what
could
does
lose
that have
10-0
to
and
do
they'll
with the
say,
game?
"Oh, it's football. It happens. It's football." When there's no excuse, all you'll hear is "It's football." It happens.
Montel, but what's that
That's
got
when
to
they
do
have
with
no.
the game?
That's when they have no more line of defense.
I clocked it, Monts. You know, I clocked you actually hurt that it's not you in our position. You every single chance you're just on.
You're deflecting.
No, you're hot, bro. You want to be
Yeah,
where I am.
Because Montel, I've deeped it. You know, Montel's basically not even guaranteed Europa.
This is what I'm
Like,
saying.
hold on.
He's that
Look,
low. He's
Like
that low.
he's
You're now
late,
deflecting to me now that you can't
fighting
deflect
for
to Ethan.
sixth.
Like what Ed said, you see how these men move when they can't deflect to Ethan.
Bro, it's
Ethan's
scary,
not here
bro.
today.
Ethan ain't
Ethan's not
here.
here
Ethan
today.
ain't
Bro,
here.
it's
And
not. Bro, I
Ethan's
don't
not
need
here
to
today.
deflect to anyone. If man are coming with irrelevant grabs, talking about De Bruyne and Arteta, bro,
No,
and we're
do you
talking
wanna
about
tell
their
you why?
game, it's
Because
dead.
all you guys have,
It's
all you
dead.
guys done is lie to me. All you guys have done is lie
How
to
have I
me.
lied?
No, you wouldn't celebrate and get onto City if you beat them.
No.
You wouldn't be moving trainers.
No.
You wouldn't be doing that.
Wouldn't.
I find that so
Wouldn't.
hard to believe.
I'm saying
find that
me
so hard to believe.
personally, I will not.
Casey,
Well, I
you
guess
wanna
we'll
promote-
see if it
you
comes.
wanna
We'll
promote
see.
people to be shameless.
As I just said, Corey, it's more relief for me. Bro, we've dropped points in the last 3 games. If we beat City, we're only making up for lost ground. It's
Yeah,
not a
fact.
grab.
Anyway,
They can
that's cool.
they can
But anyway-
still, Corey, we could still go and lose to Newcastle. They could win all their games and they win the league. And you wouldn't even say that's mad bottling it because I beat City at the Etihad.
No, you've
This
bottled
is it.
already. You bottled
You
it
can
already.
say, not really.
Well, you have, because if you lose to City,
Bro, I've still, as I said, Corey, tomorrow's the last dance, bro. I haven't bottled
Exactly.
it until I've played City. Then we will look back and see where I've bottled it. If I beat City and I go on to win the league, then what have I bottled,
Yeah,
bro?
it's a big you up thing. Yeah.
That's it. So, as I said, tomorrow is my last dance. If I don't win, or at least minimum get a draw is like I put in $1 and they gave me my $1 back. Like I won $1. Like that's what happens if I get a draw. If I get anything else, I'm done. It's done. So like that's me. That's where that's my stance on this game. That's why I'm not like.
I don't think it's done.
No.
I
I'm not saying it's done. I'm not saying it's done because even after the Southampton game, I said, bro, it's not like you still have.
I think
there's
it's
still
done.
possibility
No.
there. Obviously, the chances have slimmed down.
Yeah, it will fade. It will fade. We know that. But
But
it's
my thing is that, bro, like you man's excuses, literally, it actually winds us up. Like there's a reason why we get wound up because even when there's no direction to look, you'll hear something like, "It's football, it happens." Do you think Corey can come with that excuse? You think I can come with that excuse? It's
do you
football,
think if anyone pushed my manager, they're going to get away with that?
Bro, what is that again?
Maybe not so much that one, Corey. Maybe not so much that specific thing.
Montel, wait, hold on a second, Montel. Do you think if De Bruyne pushed Klopp?
I'll be hot, yeah, but like it happened again.
What are you
In the same,
saying?
I'll be hot. If
Klopp-
I'm not gonna lie, if Klopp got pushed at Anfield, bro, Trent got pushed at Anfield and the whole game flipped on his head. You know what goes on at my stadium?
No, but Montel, that's
My stadium.
Montel. Firstly, player on player beef is very different. Player on player beef is very different.
Your manager beefed my manager last season.
No, but Montel, you're going on like these man don't know each other.
What?
Like, it's not. Oh, does everyone just want to ignore facts now? Are we
Mikel-
ignoring facts?
No, what the worst thing is, Mikel G checked him afterwards and they're ignoring him.
1 second.
They're
I'm asking you, are we ignoring
I don't
facts?
remember that. I'll be real. I don't remember that.
Bro, go play it back, bro. Go type it
You
on
probably said
YouTube.
role played.
Bro, he
Playing.
G-checked him and KDB, they had a handshake after the game. Done. Why am I making it a grab? Like,
That's not a
10
G
weeks
check, because they had a handshake.
Man, them are trying to make it a grab, fam.
Then they had a
It's like man
handshake.
it's like man fell over in that. That man flew to the. That man fell on the floor, bro.
Right.
That man got violated.
Bro, he bagged, then you got into a
bagged,
scrap and
pushed
pushed
your
your
man.
manager, and your manager done
You
nothing.
lobbed your keeper and then pushed your manager.
Flawless, what's your thing on this? Flawless, what's your
I'm
Them
thing?
man
just
are just trying to
I'm
make
making
it
the
a grab.
comments in it. I don't want to interrupt. This is Big Six Bants at his best in it. I don't want to interrupt.
Man, them
You
are just
pushed
trying to
your
make it a
manager and
grab.
lobbed your keeper.
It's
Definitely
I'm
a
here,
grab.
bro.
I'm here. I
You're
know
here,
I'm
man.
hearing it. I just don't want to interrupt the flow of this because this is what
You-
makes
you
the
put-
show great, yo. This
That's
is
the reality of it, Kitty. You pushed your manager and lobbed your
this
keeper.
is brilliant.
Like, I
I'm
can't
talking
lie.
about
How about this?
you
He
And
pushed
you know
the
what-
manager. I loved it. I
notice,
loved
half
the
the times,
goalkeeper.
you man
Like,
bro, Casey, you man are mad petty when it comes to this type of stuff as well.
Exactly what
Like I
I'm
can't, like, bro, I know you, because to you it's like, why would you grab someone like, why would you grab us over something little like that? But it wouldn't be that little if it was us. It wouldn't be.
Hold
It
on a second,
wouldn't be.
hold on a
Because you've
second.
grabbed us over
Only a
similar
few
things.
months ago, they were talking about how hard these players are. Like, oh, we all fight for each other. Like, if anyone's got in a bit of trouble, like everyone surrounds them and does their thing. Like, this is what these men were on, like a huge family, bro. Like they were on the next thing. Sometimes it's different.
You say happy family. Happy family.
I've clocked what's going on. Do you
Bro,
man?
it's so-
There's nothing for you
Bro,
man
it's
to
so
say.
scary.
On the top of the league, there's nothing for you man. So you're reverting back to stuff from 10 weeks ago and trying to grab
No,
man
no.
in a Prem preview.
Hey,
Because you
we
can't.
told you that you bottled. Hold on a second. So, what do you want us to do? Should we talk about the game leading up, your next game tomorrow?
Yes,
Should we talk about
because
the
it's
fact
a
that you're
Prem
gonna?
preview.
that-
It's a Prem
that-
preview for Arsenal and
That's-
City and other
Okay,
games.
cool.
Why are
Case,
you
no
talking
problem.
about KDB?
Okay,
Why?
okay, there's no problem. I can't like I don't remember the last time a team that's top of the table draws 3 games in a row, and then goes to votes to people that are second at their ground and most likely going to lose that
No,
game.
it doesn't sound
also the
realistic,
fact
does
that-
it?
I can't lie. 3 draws is 1 win and 2 losses. It makes sense.
Okay, and that's fine.
So with
That's
that, losing 2 games and gaining 1. Does that seem like a team that's going to win the Prem?
bro, who knows? Bro, we're still top. So that's
All right. Look, again, you're hanging on to because again, you love to
Sorry.
say, oh,
yes.
the
if
context,
I
the
get
context.
there, then you can say all of that. But as of now, I'm top, bro. That's it.
Right? No. You're saying as of now I'm top. That's it because it suits you. Saying you're top
Yeah.
means nothing now because City have 2 games in hand. So winning those 2 games in hand, that don't
So
mean
when
nothing.
the
That
2
don't
games
mean
in hand
nothing
then
now.
come back? When the 2 games in hand?
Oh
then come
yeah,
back?
see again the tune. Yeah, the tune's changed.
No, but it's
Listen,
this
big
that
up
though,
TVB
Montel.
for the super chat. Big up TV for the £5
before you get to the
super
super
chat.
chat, yo, Monts, I got a dip, but big up to all you, man. In it, yo, this is yo,
Big up
keep
Flawless
this
every
rolling,
time.
yo. Love every time to all you, man. Yeah, big up, man. Bless you. Hey, chat, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, love to all you, man. Bless you.
Big
Come
up,
on,
man.
bro.
Bless,
Big up.
bro. Make sure you guys subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. When one Man United fan goes, another one will arrive. So you guys probably know he's gonna arrive in a second. What was I gonna say? Yeah, big up the super chat, the £5 super chat from T. She says, Casey, stop capping. We all know you'll be shameless if you win. This lost ground talk is shit. You are shameless FC. That's what's funny. Do you know what it is? I think humble Casey is a bit weird. It's
So
a bit different
weird.
to me.
It's so weird.
Like-
Montel, I, you know that for starters, I will not be verbaling, bro.
No. Listen, I don't know what you're gonna do this game. Personally,
But
I know you as a person, and
live with
you've been
Casey.
sick. Like,
Live with
I
you.
know you in it. So personally,
Why
I
you
think
think?
even if you score 1 goal, you're gonna be ecstatic.
If they score first, Montel.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
Montel,
how
of
can they
course
score
I'll be
first?
ecstatic. But Montel, I won't be getting onto City.
Man, will be grabbing. Man,
I will
man
not
try
be
grab
getting
my
onto
head and
City.
stuff, bro.
That's what I won't be
Don't even
doing.
try it.
I'll get onto you, man. I'll get onto you, man.
Oh
But I
yeah,
won't get
yeah.
onto
That's
City.
that's
That's the
mandatory.
same thing.
That's not the same thing.
That's moving shameless.
How's that moving shameless when you're telling me I'm getting nothing?
Rule 2.
How's that moving shameless?
You man think you could chat like this and we're gonna be silent in the roundup?
And that's
Yeah.
shameless.
Yeah.
But that's what we're trying to say. Obviously, like regardless, listen, whether you think you're gonna verbal City or not, you lot's him just consistently changes. It's either oh, we're the best, shut up, or when things start to go wrong, it's football where it happens. So you man are just technically ungrabbable.
So I don't know who says we're the best shut up. I can't lie. That's never been my stance.
Only people that are at the top can grab us. Now, even United, they can grab a Monts.
Wait. Hi guys. It's funny how narratives have changed after 1 week, isn't it? You know
what narrative?
Narrative?
Last week you get spoken to when I told you to. It's kind of like that.
Are you buzzing? Hey, as I said, you got knocked out by Sevilla, and now you've got
Casey, you're about to do.
So just beg you. Your season is crumbling before your eyes, and you know it.
You're balling it, G.
Your season is crumbling before your eyes.
Wait.
Casey, you're so scared. You're so scared.
Casey,
and you know it,
Casey. When's the last time you registered to win?
If you think that performance,
last time you registered to win?
Brighton. Sorry.
When's the last time you registered to win?
Last time I registered to win.
How many weeks?
A couple weeks ago.
Couple?
Yeah.
Are you registered to win tomorrow?
You've had...
Maybe.
How about this? It's funny. Was it Ed's comment that said when Ethan's not around, the way these man move is so humble, it's scary.
Hey, Cash, when's the last time you was above me?
It's so scary.
Huh?
Casey, are you winning any trophies this season?
I'll ask you.
Are you winning any trophies this season? Are you winning any trophies this season, Casey?
1 second.
Are you winning any trophies this season?
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. When was the last time you was above me?
I don't think we have, to be fair, but I'll answer your question. Now answer my question.
What are you going to do that? What are you going to do right now?
Casey.
We're going to do right now. Zip it?
Casey, you're not going to do zip it. I'm going to ask you some questions now, yeah, Casey. And let me ask you a question, Casey. And Kiers as well, by the way. Let me ask you this. Yeah. Wait. Because it was just last episode on my podcast that a gal was doing favorites of being a new bridesmaid. Don't you remember, Monts? They were like, yeah, new bridesmaid. So, anyways, you're the new bridesmaid, yeah? So, but at least that bridesmaid won 2 cups during their bridesmaid period, like last year on their quad stuff, and got to a final and lost, and took it to 1 point in the end of City. Like you can actually respect that. But your point is, you're gonna finish second potentially, and it's looking likely at this moment of time. Now, since Monts is the neutral here, I'm gonna ask him now, yeah, because it's only fair, and I know he's a bit Liverpool biased towards Man United. I can hear it, but he hates Arsenal. Now, second place, no trophy. Or third or fourth place with 1 trophy and a final that we might win or we might lose.
I'm picking, and remember, I'm picking what the scum have right now. Right this second, I'm picking the scum.
Okay, so thank you. So anyways, thank you to calling us scum, but you know it is what it is. I respect it.
That's great.
So anyways,
do you know if you lot had beaten Sevilla, like obviously it would have been a shoe-in. Even Arsenal fans would probably tell you. Going for being in the final of the FA Cup, winning the trophy already, and I think that would have been the semi-final of the Europa League, maybe. I believe Arsenal fans probably would have even turned around and said to you, "That's a better position."
I said that. I agree with them. But I don't get the point.
I'm not so funny the same man on the same panel that were probably mocking the Carabao Cup last year. Anyways, it's no different.
I don't get their point.
Allegedly, anyways.
I've agreed with them that if we don't win a trophy this season, then on paper, yes, you've had a better season.
Yeah,
I've won a trophy. I've said that.
Just in general.
It's
not on paper though. It's in general. We've had
it's not. So it's not in general because I believe if you look at how you got to your Carabao Cup final, bro, you played.
Okay, what about FA Cup final? What we got an FA Cup final now? What?
That's that, and if you win that, big you up. That will be 2 trophies.
Yeah, that's hard.
I promise you, get into a
get
into a final and not winning it means nothing.
Basically, when you throw away
that's
all
like
other trophies to
win
one,
that's like me taking City all the way to the end and finishing second.
Here's Casey. Have you learned your lesson?
Casey, that's a good point.
Learned my lesson.
You haven't learned your lesson.
What lesson?
The lesson, don't get too ahead of yourself.
So great.
Yeah, but
Casey,
these are done, bro.
Anyways.
Taking City to the end, but not winning it means nothing.
Corey, is the league done?
So come end of the season.
Oh, wait.
About that, when you didn't win the title, when you came second, I'm gonna bring that one up.
Corey, are we in May? Are we in May 28th?
Okay, Corey, one sec. Corey, one sec. Don't bite. Let me ask you this because I want to hear the same thing. Casey and Keys, are you gonna win the league?
Bro,
I don't know, bro. I said I'm not a fortune teller. I've told you this.
I'm not a fortune teller.
You know what it is? Because you're saying you don't know now, but you can win it, right? You can win it, right? Yeah, you got to wait to wait. You know what? I love the goalposts when they get moved. It's gone from winning the league to maybe.
Okay,
I'm not
are you winning the
teller
FA Cup?
to maybe we'll win it.
Hey, let me ask you this: are you winning the FA Cup?
Yeah, we're winning it.
Okay, cool. And are you winning? There's nothing else you can fight for, is there?
Wait, Casey, ask Corey too.
Yeah, Corey, are you winning the FA Cup?
Yeah, I'm gonna, because you know what, Corey. Even though we're going up against a better team, I'm gonna say because at least me, at least of us. At least of us,
by the way, that's dank, though. Of course, that is dank, though. That is Hey, clip artist, grab this one.
What happened?
So, how about this? If Cass wasn't here,
why can't we win it?
If Cass wasn't here, Corey would have never answered that question.
Casey, a million percent.
Hey, leave. I don't know why you don't do the deflection. Don't do the deflection.
I'm
Don't do that deflection thing.
I told you why it's weird, Casey, yeah? I told you why it's weird. Because I already had this conversation already. I've already had this conversation, and I've said I believe I can win.
It's going to be hard, isn't it? It's going to be a hard game on the FA Cup. It's going to be a hard game for sure, bro. It's going to be the hardest game pretty much of the season, bro. But you know what it is? What it is? I'm going to go into that cup final. Your cup finals tomorrow. You know what it is? I think I've got a special one for that.
It is D-Day today. You have Man City.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, who's that?
Me. It's my, yeah, I said, oh, yeah.
Bro,
You said that.
It is D-Day today. You have Man City.
I cannot wait.
I can't lie. We're gonna make that into a shirt. I can't lie. I need to get SD.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Too much now.
You lot.
I want 10%.
That's what I'm saying.
Huh?
You lot better hope City win tomorrow. You lot just need to hope.
No. Don't get me wrong. I want you guys to. I'm not hand on heart. I really want you to win.
Yes.
I even said, I think Arsenal out of nowhere. I know, when all the expectation is on another team, where you guys are really coming to the first game pretty much as the underdog, where 4 weeks ago you weren't. You'll be like, no, I think Arsenal win this, bro. And this time the underdog might suit you a lot more because less expectation.
Yeah.
It's like, it's do or die, bro. I need you lot to win. I don't want them doing I want you to win the league. I've had a little bit of your suffering now for the last 3 weeks, 2 weeks of your draws. It's nice. I've had my fill. Now I'm saying that's being confident, getting gassed over treble. I don't like it. It's not nice.
Yeah, been manting.
Cass, you know what? You know what's mad? I actually genuinely believe that you want us to win the league, but Corey, I do not believe you one bit. You're saying I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, and the reason why
Corey's lived with the Arsenal fans his life. He knows.
Obviously, I love it when you guys lose, isn't it? Especially when I see the reactions of you two, because obviously, outside of Bigsixbants, I speak to you guys a lot. So when I'm seeing your depression, it warms me up. It makes me happy. I'll be real. Yeah. But on the grand scheme of things, on the grand scheme of things, I can't have this. This is why for the FA Cup, I have to win. We have to win. Like we don't have a choice.
We're a part of that treble defense, basically. We have to. I
can't say we're gonna lose this. That's not
unless Real Madrid win. Actually, you know what? If Real Madrid win that game, I couldn't care as much.
Exactly. Like if Bimanting, I agree with what Cass said. But until then, we have to win that final. Like we don't have a choice. That is in our hands. That's the only thing we can do ourselves to stop them.
Yeah.
We have
fair enough.
At the end of that,
but just make sure you do your job in it, or we'll be there. Just make sure.
I'll be cheering the Gunners tomorrow. Don't watch that.
Let's hit the super. There's about 4 or 5 people.
Like raspberry, bro. I'm with it.
Hold on, guys. There's about 4 super chats to read out. Big up Murtaza. He says, I lost brain cells. 4. I lost brain cells from the Arsenal excuses. He was referring to when kids. This is when he sent us when kids was talking. It says, I lost brain cells from the excuses. Ears bleeding. Big up Murtaza. Love for the super chat. Make sure you go over to Sarcasm City TV. Honestly says, big up yourself for the super chat, bro. He says, what happens if the game ends in a draw? I think Arsenal fans will take a draw.
100%.
Can't afford to, though, man. Can't afford to, man. Like, be real. It's got to be a win.
There was once upon a time.
You definitely can.
Once upon a time where
let me check the table.
Now I believe even City, I think, wouldn't mind the draw. To be fair, big up T as well. She says, make sure you finish first, Casey. Your season's been focused. Some of us have had other things. Other things are going. You know, so she's basically saying, what was it that you guys said? Bigger fish to fry. Do you guys remember that one? Remember when they went out
Montel, I still do. Montel, even
Yeah.
to this day, I have bigger fish to fry.
Okay,
Hold on.
Casey.
What do you
It's
mean?
funny because every competition you've been knocked out of, it's like it's fine because you know we're focusing on the Prem.
Montel, every time I've said that, I was top of the league.
If you don't
Every
win that
time I
Prem-
said that, I was top of the league, and I still am.
Now, yes. Again, now if you keep saying this, listen, we're focused on that Prem, and you don't win that Prem after being one of the best teams in Europe and having nothing to show for it, you're just a shitter version of me.
Not at all. Why am I a shit version of you? That makes no sense.
I hear it.
How?
At least I had something to show for it. You have nothing to show. If you don't win this Prem, you have nothing to show for it. Like
Montel, that's
Monts,
this season. As I said, Montel,
this
you're talking
season,
about
bro.
this season. You're talking about this season, and that's fair enough. Cool, I'll have nothing to show for it. But I promise you, I won't be a bum like you and just go 5 years and just not win it.
Yeah, you're
I can
not
tell you
Monts,
that.
you're not
What do you
involved.
mean?
I'm not
I
you.
won it in the. I won
I'm
it in the
not
fight.
you.
You won
That's what I'm
Wait,
saying.
what do you mean?
You
What
won
do you mean
it
5
once.
years?
I'm
What do you
not
mean 5
you.
years?
Like,
Do the
I will
actual
be-
calculations.
If this is the beginning, this is the
No,
beginning.
and bro, I won
20
again. Casey, you
20,
say this is the
27 years?
beginning.
Is it 27
You
years?
don't know if this is the beginning. I think you guys will be there.
Fight.
You'll be
You went
there.
to
I
fight,
think
man.
you'll be there next season
Nah,
because
nah,
you've got a young squad. You'll be there. But every season is different. You didn't expect Liverpool to fall off, and we were better than you are now.
Wait, certain people predicted it.
Yeah,
But-
that's what I want to say.
No.
To be
They
fair,
predicted it
the thing is
on
with
a
them,
different basis.
Liverpool were 2 games off from winning a quad. 2 games. Final.
Yeah, I get that.
mess
But
up.
people said
was
that
it.
there was going to be a drop off this season. A lot of people said.
No one knew
More
that
than
Liverpool were going to
usual.
drop off like this. No one knew Liverpool
Not
would
like
drop off.
this, but they
But there
predicted
was
a drop off.
I sensed the decline.
Most people had Chelsea, but at the start of the season, I remember
Kids
predictions
said-
once.
kids
It was
said I
first or second
declining the
Liverpool.
season.
First, second.
The season before we went for our code case, you said we was going to decline then. So again, you might have to say it every year. You just say it
Nah,
every year.
G, I don't remember saying that, but I remember people saying it last season.
I said kids said that. I said kids said that.
Oh,
Me,
kids.
again.
Oh.
You guys joined at the hip again. That's what you thought. So one of them ones.
Monts,
Siamese
I-
twins.
I
Ah.
definitely- stop chatting.
Man's like,
Yeah,
kids,
yeah,
definitely-
kids,
Chat.
I said kids, and Casey, like he just automatically answered for him. He just answered for him automatically.
kids.
Automatically.
It
Our
sounds like you
names
said
are
Casey.
similar. Imagine you said Kenny,
Yeah.
bro. I thought you said me, bro.
I said kids.
Oh.
I said kids. I said kids.
Casey, what did I say, bro?
Now it's our name
because
sounds
Monts is a-
similar. For you.
You just say
He's
I said kids. I said
Anything.
kids. I
Oh.
said kids. Casey heard K.
Monts,
Casey heard K in
Monts,
his head. In his head.
Monts,
In his
we need you
reality.
back there,
He
bro.
heard K.
Monts, we need you back there. We missed you, fam. This
I hear
ain't
it,
it.
but listen.
So
All I'm
shameless.
saying is, I'm not saying, bro. All I'm saying is like, bro, if you have nothing to show for this, like, and you can say I have one Prem to show, but I want every trophy there was to win. So it's not I had one. It's not like I won one Premier League and nothing else. I won everything else.
So it's over.
It's like
That
a
was over
trade
7
pass.
years, bro.
It was,
in
bro.
England.
Or
Stop
6
saying,
years.
stop saying over 7 years, bro. Because when Klopp took over, am I counting the seasons that Klopp took over Brendan Rodgers' team, and then the season after that when we were battling for top 4? The
Yes.
time that we started challenging
Yes.
was 18, 19 and onwards. We weren't challenging in 17, 18.
So wait. Are we counting Arteta's era from now then?
Huh?
Are
Who's
we-
talking about Arteta's? You're the ones who love to discount the first
No,
three
no,
seasons.
no.
The first 3 seasons of
I'm
Arteta.
asking you.
You have to discount it.
I'm asking you.
I'm saying, and when everyone says, "Oh, I didn't win a Prem for 7 years," that is silly talk because I only challenged for the Prem for 2 years. For 2 years in Klopp's reign. Last year and 18, 19. 19, 20 when we won it, we didn't challenge for the Prem. City just weren't there, so we went and won it. That's not challenging for the Prem.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So you've only challenged twice out of the
In Klopp's
5
reign, we've only
years.
challenged. We've only like challenged for the Premier League twice. Because last season obviously we challenged. Last season we challenged. 18, 19 we challenged. 17, 18 we were a top 4 team. 16, 17 we were a top 4 team. And the season when all our defenders got injured, we were like 9th and somehow finished 3rd.
So, but I have to look at Klopp's era from when he came up until now. Like same way
Yes.
everyone talks about
Not
Arteta
been good
bottom in
enough.
top 4
Not been
and
good
that
enough.
he's the bottom line and everyone likes to run that agenda. That's from last
What?
season, bro. That's last season.
No one is running. Who's run? What?
Bro, the agenda.
You're
Right,
boring.
before the games, before
we
the
all
games,
do. We all do. We all do.
What do you? Huh?
We all do.
Thank
We all
you.
run the agenda. We all do.
I know.
Monto, you
agenda?
telling me you like people don't talk about the fact that Arsenal were sitting fourth and then they bottled it and Spurs got above them last
Right.
season.
So okay, Corey. So you want me to tell you that Arteta's only challenged for the league once in 4 years? Does that make any sense?
3.
It's 3. Yeah, it's about 3 years.
Yeah.
What?
Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense? Tell me that makes sense.
It does.
Based off the logic that's going on, yes.
But exactly. But I'm telling you that logic is silly. That is silly logic.
Then
What's the logic? What's
the?
the logic exactly? I can't lie. I'm trying to order food, fam.
No. Because bro, Kaz, they're saying that he's saying over 7 seasons, Jurgen Klopp over 7 seasons about challenging for the Prem, and I'm saying I challenged for the Prem for 2 years. I should have challenged for the Prem maybe for 4 years, but for Klopp's first 2 seasons, I was a top 14. I was a top 14.
That's
bro.
fine.
I challenged from 18, 19 and onwards. 18, 19 and onwards.
I don't mind. I don't mind using your logic.
You man are getting hench now. You man are hench.
That's
now.
it. That's what I'm saying. So I don't mind using your logic, bro.
But you're the one who said the logic 7 seasons and you've won 1 Prem. That's your logic, not mine. You said that.
Because that was the normal, bro.
5 and you won 1.
No. You're saying that, Corey. Casey was saying 7 years, and I'm saying, bro, we've challenged twice.
That's still stinky though.
Why, bro? 1 in 5. I don't think. I would think. But Corey, my caveat is that I made up for it by winning every other trophy. I still think we should have won more, but I still think we've won enough by winning every trophy that has to win. It's that simple.
Yeah, man. Monts, you're down bad, man. This is what I'm saying.
Again, I just told you facts, and your answer to that is I'm done. Just go again. You focus. You've discounted every other cup. You've been the best team in Europe, one of the best teams, and you've discounted every other cup only to fuck up this Prem. So again,
once again, are we in game week 38? Because this is why I will come down, pause, so hard on you, bro. Because you are telling me as if we are game week 33 and you're telling me it's done, and I'm currently sitting top of the league, and you're telling me today it's done.
Casey, what's the likelihood of you winning the league?
What am I to do, bro? What am I to do with that, Montel? What am I to do with that?
You winning the league?
What do you mean by likeliness, bro?
What's your likeliness? Tell me.
Montel, I need to play City. Well, they put it on the Opta thing. What was it? 44% or something? 40%.
Casey, the minute I see City above you, all hell's getting loose.
Of course, Corey, and I expect that. I expect that you can.
All hell.
You know what? I'll accept verbal from you.
Arsenal will lose to City and they'll still tell you they're top. No, Corey, Arsenal will lose to City and they'll still tell you they're top.
Yes, I will.
Do you know why, Montel? Do you know why? Because factually,
because it's facts,
factually they are. Factually they are.
Yeah, factually.
And with that,
man tried to argue facts live.
That's what you do. You're weird. That's what you do.
That's why the only thing, like, we can't say.
What do you want us to see? It'll be the facts, bro.
They are below. So then we can just rule out everything. Season done. Look, you're not top. You have nothing to say. No more diggity. No more nothing. Like, them man are done. Them man will just be finished with that. Corey, if you're on top of City, I waited.
Corey, if you were on top of City, yeah, and they were 1 point behind you, 2 games in hand.
Montel, I'm going off their logic, bro.
You gotta think like them. You gotta think like them. We are talking them,
man. The minute I see you guys on top, below City, don't go on stream.
That's it, Corey. You can give me. That's fine. But until then, I can still say, although it's not likely, City will probably be ahead of me. All of these things, I am still sitting top because madder things have happened. What if City lose both their games? It can happen. I'm not saying it's likely. It's probably not going to happen. But that's it, bro. It's still a chance. Like, same way everyone likes to tell me there's a chance I could beat City. There's a chance they could lose both their games. So like let's not just use it when it's against Arsenal and you get in it suits your agenda.
You know what? Catch me back.
Can I tell you an interesting stat? Can I do that? So in the last 3 years, I'm not talking about this season, obviously. In the last 10 games of the season, Pep has only dropped points in 3 games. Oh, was it last 8 games or 10 games? Yeah.
Say that again. So in the last
3 years, Yeah. In the last 8 games or 10 games of the season, he's only dropped points in 3 games, 1 in each year.
Okay.
It's a first time for everything, bro. Again, we already know that
Why
this
didn't
season.
you have that energy at Anfield?
Wait,
First
what?
time for everything,
Yeah, that's
Bro,
what.
I did.
True.
I did, bro.
You got to go to
You didn't.
Newcastle as well, which is going to be difficult, and obviously is what it is. Even for my sake, I want you to beat them. I don't like them. But what's it called?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough all around for City too.
But-
You got to go Brighton. Like, it's tough.
Yeah. City got to do they still got to do a job. They got to do a number. But it's just like this is City, bro. This is their clutch time.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I hear that.
You
If
know-
they do beat us, it is fading
It's
away.
like right now the best City beats the best Arsenal as well.
Yeah, that's why I said it's gonna need more than just us at our best. I'm gonna need a bit of that luck. I'm gonna need a bit of, things going my way. Like that's what it takes to win these types of games. You know, it's fine margins. Montel knows, but the ball nearly went over the line.
You need
it's
the
fine
hand of Rod.
margins.
The hand of Rod. You need a little
It's the-
something.
You need
know what I'm
you
saying?
need
You
you
need
need
a
a bit of luck. You need something to go your way.
You need, how about this? You needed Zinchenko's legs to be this much more close, so the ball bounced off the pitch instead of back into Trent's path. It's
Wait,
little things like that.
Montel Bake.
It's little things like that. Where if Zinchenko closes his legs a bit more,
it's not. No,
Well, it
it's
is
not.
That's
It is because then just like when Liverpool lost the Prem, we needed Stones' leg to be a little bit smaller.
It's
and the ball
true.
went over the line.
Facts. It's facts, though.
Or Corey, Gerrard's boots to be a little less muddier. You know.
Yeah, a little less money.
Oh, wait.
Wait, are you talking about when he got sent off in 30 seconds? That one. His last game, hasn't it?
No, the slip.
I thought you were talking about that Herrera red card.
Wait, what about that crossbar when Van Nistelrooy hit the underside of the bar? Did you need the crossbar to be a little bit less thick?
I have enough Prem.
You know what game I'm talking about.
I have enough Prem.
You know what game I'm talking about.
When Martin Keown just dunked on Van Nistelrooy.
When Martin Keown dunked
You know the maddest part about the maddest part about all of this, yeah, is that we won so many titles, yeah, and all that kind of stuff. We can say we got a moment for all you, man, yeah. You, man, yeah, the Martin Keown thing, this, that, and the other, yada, 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 bruv. That's your one moment in like fucking 30 for like 30 years, bruv. And what a moment it was. And you, yeah, Monts. I can't remember last time before the recent period. When last time you was even in the tower? 2008. 2008. And before then,
I ain't gonna lie.
Before then,
my bad period. I had my bad period.
Yeah. You spent 2 and a bit billion to win 1 Premier League, bro.
What? You spent $1 billion.
Since the Premier League started, yeah, they've only spent 250 more million. Man United spent more than Liverpool. Have that.
Kaz, do you know what's funny? I know what
you spent 2 billion
I know
to win 1 Premier League in 30 years. 30 years, bro.
You can do all of that stuff. But
Kaz, a long time, G.
Kaz, you spent $1 billion and City spent $1 billion.
Yeah, and guess what? But guess what? We don't need it.
Because you know what I'm about to say.
Yeah, no, but I can hold it. I can hold that one. I know we spent. No. I can hold it. Casey, yeah. I can hold this shit. Look, in the last 10 decade year, like in the last decade, yeah, we spent 1.2 billion and we've got 2 Carabao Cups, FA Cup, and the Europa League.
He wants to say it, so it's
bro. I can say, bro, we were stinky, but seeing your stinky period as well. You know, we've had a stinky period. You've had stinky periods.
Say it again. Say the number.
What? A few trophies. 1.2 bill.
1.2 billion on what?
Only a few trophies. Only a 1 Europa League FA Cup and 1 FA Cup and 2 Carabaos. And maybe another FA potentially this season.
And how much money have you spent in the last 6 years?
I don't know, in the last 6. I just know from the last decade.
How much spent in the last 6 years?
I've just done a decade, G. I've just gave you the figures of a decade. 1.2.
700, 800 million.
Yeah, and that's fine because you know what, Monts, yeah? When we spend that money, you know what is funny? You know what's funny, yeah? No, but Monts. Like the game's gone on, I understand it and everything like that. Yeah, money's got ridiculous. Wait, money's got ridiculous. Wait, 1 sec. Money's got ridiculous in it over the last years. We spend it badly, but I can say, what about your wait? What about your 2 decades from the Premier League started till 2010? You spent how much money? Over $1 billion by then, G. Over $1 billion by then. Over $1 billion, bruv. And you won 2 Champions Leagues, an FA Cup, and a Carling Cup.
Yeah, I won 2 Champions Leagues. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
that's 2
cost 2.
Champions
So you
Leagues,
talk about.
though.
Wait.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
second.
that's 2
One second.
Yeah, that's
Hold
2
on. Hold on. Wait. How many Premier Leagues? Wait, just to clarify, when did the Liverpool win the Champions League? What years were it? 2000 and in the 2000?
05 and 18 and 2018.
Is that it?
2009.
2009.
Yeah,
So I thought in the 2000 you won 2. My bad. I got it wrong. Then it was 1. So you won 1 when just Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, we won. No, we won. So we won a Europa League. We won a Champions League. We won a Carling Cup.
Wait, how many major trophies?
Oh wait. Oh, cool. Hold that thought. Yeah. Because I thought it was 2. So you spent in 2 decades. Yeah. So basically from the 90s to 2010, that's 2 decades. Yeah. Just less. You spent how much money, bruv? And we're talking about football money back then. You spent all that money, more than every other team, by the way, more than Man United, and you only won what? That's it. And you talk, wait. And you talk, and Liverpool fans want to talk about Man City buying the Champions League, bro. When you done exactly the same, technically.
You were the biggest spenders when you were.
You done exactly the same as what? No. What you've done exactly the same as Man City, bro. You've done exactly the same thing.
Everyone knows Manchester City were the biggest spenders.
And look what they have to show for it. And look what they have to show for it. And look what they have to show for that expenditure.
No, I'm not saying you spent it poorly during them times, but you were the biggest spenders. Stop acting like I'm the biggest spender.
But when we're talking about back then, you were the biggest spenders. You were the biggest spenders.
You know why I'm not even entertaining you too much? Because the way you spend money, and Corey, I don't even know why you're saying Montel, because Corey, you would never come up with this argument if Kaz wasn't.
I just saw something. I just saw something that made me laugh.
Man said money got ridiculous because he used 90 million on Pogba. Bro, man said 90 million on Pogba. Bro, Coutinho got sold for 140 million, bro. And you don't want to talk about go to Barcelona. That's who ruined it, and PSG, bro. About Man United ruined the money thing. Because it wasn't. But even Mourinho says that Neymar transfer ruined everything.
I wasn't talking.
That's where it all began.
Yeah, it was Neymar, bro. It was Neymar and them, man. It was Neymar 200 million.
Monts, bro.
Anyways, I'm just saying the biggest spenders weren't Man United even in 2010. It was still Liverpool.
Like a major trophy in the Champions League. Like why you tell me only won 1 champs and that's it?
Common knowledge, bro.
I can't like, you know what's funny? Like I always put Gerrard on the pedestal where I thought he won more. Like I thought maybe 2 champs or something.
The whole point of this year, Liverpool need to know their place and know that you're just a cup team, fam. That's all you are. You're not a league team. You're just a cup team. That's it.
So why do you think 20 times Man United?
Bro, we're a league, but we're a league and cup team.
Why do you sing 20 times Man United?
Can I go? We won 13 Premier Leagues, G. So let me go from there. Yeah, not only are we a league team, but we won FA Cups, we won Carabao Cups, and we won 2 Champions Leagues in that time. I guess what? That doesn't make us a cup. That makes us a cup and league team. Arsenal won Premier Leagues. They're not a cup team. They just win. Well, they are technically because FA Cups, even in recent period. You man are just a cup team. You're not a league team. You're just a cup team. You're just a Thomas Tuchel, bruv. That's all you are. That's all you are. You're a Tommy Tuchel.
I'm a Thomas Tuchel with more trophies.
You're a Tommy Tuchel.
I'm a Thomas Tuchel with more trophies than you,
bro. You know when because your 70 to 80 period carried you. Then
no, but you wanted to take.
Okay, then let's put Arsenal in the conversation. Then
leave Arsenal out of this. They
were sick in the 80s under Graham, whatever his name was. Can't remember his last name.
Hold on, Kaz.
Thingy Graham.
Arsenal can't be involved in this conversation.
No. I'm saying leave.
It's just not that. Like
you know why I'm saying leave Arsenal out of this?
I Monts. The truth hurts. You're not a league team. You never have been. You never will be.
Kaz. Hold on. I talked about the last 6 years where you have won 1 Carling Cup. I could even say the last 10 years where you barely won.
We can do any period.
Listen. What you wanted to do was after I talked about a recent period.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
It's not because you don't spend because Everton has spent bare money and nothing to show for it, and then you spent 800 million and have a Carling Cup to show for it. So it's not as far as you say it is. What I'm saying is I spoke about current times.
Was anyone sitting there saying when you were spending billions back in the day that you guys?
What do you mean? Corey, we weren't spending billions back in the day.
Because of social media.
We weren't spending billions back in the day.
Social media. You might have run this narrative.
Like, Corey, you don't even know if we spent billions back in the day. You don't even know that. Corey, you don't even know that.
Montel.
You don't even know what we were spending back in the day. What are you on about? Case is laughing because he knows. You don't even know.
Why? Do you know why? Monto? Because I read and I know. So
What did you read? What did you read?
You see when people say, "Oh, Man United have ruined the transfer market." Yes, we did potentially, but
I don't think you did. I don't think you did. Well,
we did because we bought the best of the best, and we bought the young best of the best as well. Credit to Ferguson to bringing them up and making them even better. But at the same time, Monto, you guys have bought some good players. You guys have spent a lot of money as well. And do you think in your whole 30 years of you winning 1 Premier League, Monto, and 2 Champions Leagues, that's okay?
I never said it was okay. Corey, Kaz is the one who brought up this millions being spent thing. And I had to say, hold on a minute. That is cheeky as fuck.
Monto, how much?
It's not cheeky, it's facts though.
Monto.
It's facts. It's facts. If you're gonna get hot about it, if you're gonna get hot and paranoid, it's because it's the truth.
You're not doing that because you lot are arguing. You're arguing. Hold on, Corey, hold on. You're arguing an argument that I didn't even bring up this argument. So why are you then?
Why are you arguing it then? Why are you arguing it?
Because how dare you tell me about what I've spent when if United have spent the most money?
No, you started it though.
Because you use recency.
Yes, you did. Because you started. You wouldn't talk about moments about Keown and all them things. Then be cheeky. You want to talk about being cheeky. So I went being cheeky back. You know what I mean? Can't be like when you're sitting in 7th place, G.
Again, Corey. No. Because I haven't actually finished. I haven't finished what I'm trying to say. I haven't finished.
Finish what you're saying. Go, Monto.
The whole £1 billion thing. No one. There's a reason why no one looks solely at Liverpool for it, because everyone knows that in the era we're not the most successful.
There was no social media though. That's why
we know this. Chelsea are the most successful team since the Premier League have started, bro.
In the last 20 years.
In the 2000s, yeah. And what is funny to me is that I'm talking about recent times, because obviously in recent times you man haven't actually been that good. You went and took it all the way back to the 90s. You took it all the way.
Because that's what you do, bro. Because you can't just forget about stuff.
No. You went back to the historian thing that
it makes it what it works. You know what? It looks worse on you, though, G. Because back in the day, players weren't costing 30 million and that. They were costing like 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. And you spent $1 billion, bro. Over $1 billion by 2010.
Kaz, you know what's funny? We've had this argument about the money spent thing, and you know how it went down last time when Daps was around, how it went down. So that's why I find this hilarious personally. Second of all, as I said, you went and took this back to 1990. To 1990.
That's how we always mark it. We don't always mark stuff by the start of the Premier League.
What I'm going to do now, do you want me to take it back further and say, well, look how many league titles I won?
No, because we always do the narrative. Because when we talk about what, because your COVID title with no fans and no pressure, yeah.
We're talking about since the Premier League aside. So that's
no. You're talking about since the Premier League started. I talked about recent times. I'll talk about recent times. You wanted to do it when the Premier League started.
Why are you talking about since the Premier started? Why do you believe that one Premier League and 2 Champions Leagues is acceptable for Liverpool?
I didn't say it's acceptable. You're making up narratives. I didn't say it's acceptable. You're making it.
Why do you think you can get on to us? Because for 10 years we haven't won the Prem. Why do you think it's okay to get onto us?
I didn't get onto you for saying you didn't win a Prem in 10
No,
years.
you know it is though. Monts. All I'm trying to get across is here. All I'm trying to get across here. Corey.
Did I say it's a shambles? Did you hear? No. Everyone on the panel. No. Neutral. Did I say at any point that it's a shambles that United haven't won a Premier League in 10 years? Did anyone hear this?
But the thing is though, we know where you're at though.
We're trying to We're talking about the fact that you believe that spending
once when it suits me, FC.
I didn't. When it suits me, FC. I think it's hilarious. No, Corey, you have put words in my mouth about 7 times, bro.
Monto, why do you think it's funny that we've spent all this money and we haven't achieved anything? Why do you think it's funny? Explain to me why. Because you have done the same thing, by the way. You've done
No,
the
you're
same
going
thing.
off what Kaz. No, you are going off what Kaz is saying.
No.
What are you talking about?
No.
Everyone has
All
to
right,
do
I'll
it.
explain it again. Yeah, I'll explain it again. You're talking recent, but the whole narrative is called the Premier League. The Premier League started when it started. No. Because you lot escaped the social media area. Yeah.
I didn't want to have to debunk you, but I'm gonna fucking debunk you now. I didn't want to have to do this like I did last time. Like I did last time. Now I'm gonna debunk you. Now I'm gonna do this. No, I'm gonna do this because you got now you're just trying to.
Paranoid.
If you're looking at look at the billion, you're saying what 1.2 billion? What was the number you told me? What's the number you told me?
So since the decade started, it's about 1.2 to this day.
How many years of football has
So
that been?
we're talking about since Man U.
How many years of football has it been?
What? 30.
30. Casey, can you divide 30 by 1.2, please? Just quickly.
30 by 1.2.
So 1.2.
Why does this matter?
Because on average.
Why 1.2? Since it started, we spent over 2. No, because you can't move the narrative how you want to, though, Monts. Because you know what the maddest thing is? No, wait.
Until it's 25.
One sec, yeah. Do you know what it is about this year? Why are we doing only 10 years then? Because you know what? You're taking no. Wait. One sec.
There's 40 million in season on average. Does it sound like a lot now, Casey?
What's it called? Yeah. One sec.
Let me
explain. Let me explain because you're not explaining nothing, yeah. Because your maths is not mathing right now, yeah. Because you know what? Because you know when you know what you're doing. You're picking up when Man United stopped winning trophies, when the time when Ferguson left. So what I'm doing is moving the narrative now. Cool. You picked Man United's 10-year period of the worst time, which is fine, but you're doing it from when we last won a league title to suit your agenda. Wait. Hold on, Monts. Hold on. I can acknowledge in our 6 years we've done that, but cool. It's called the Premier League. So we're going to talk about the Premier League from when it started, not from the 80s and 90s when it's called Division 1, the Premier League. Because cool, from the 91 year when we were dominating, go check how much you spent till the 2000s, G, and we can pick that period of your shit period too. Because I'm going to put a period of your shit period compared to our shit period and spending when money wasn't as much as it was back then compared to now and how much more expensive players are. That's all I'm doing.
So basically,
that's all I am. That's all I'm doing. Because once the reality is we've only spent 250 more million than you since the Premier League has started. So if we've spent only $1 billion, like 1.2 billion in the last 10 years of our shit period, how much? Because you always complain, you Liverpool fans, about money. How much did you really spend from that last decade before we got shit? Are you following what I'm saying, Casey? Are you following what I'm saying?
Because that means in the 20 years, Montel spent more than you spent in the last 10.
Oh my word. It doesn't take a genius to work out that time period because Monts is doing when it suits me FC and deciding the timeline on his basis. Net spend. This is what it's called. Net spend trophy, G. The net spend trophy. Wow. Thank you, man. That's all I was trying to get. That's all I was trying to do. Is you can't just decide the timeline when you think you can, bro. Because I would pick a timeline then. You wouldn't do recent, which is fine. But I'll pick your timeline as well then, bro. Which is also called as recent. The time you was alive, the time I was alive as a teenager as well, G. I can do that. It wasn't that long ago. I'm only 27.
Net spend FC. That's what that man.
This is what I'm saying. Because you know what Liverpool fans do? They complain it was Casey, yeah. I'm gonna explain it to Casey. I'll explain it one more time. I'll explain it one more time. One sec, Corey. Corey, one sec. I'll explain it one more time, yeah. I'll explain it one more time to Casey since he's neutral here, yeah. And you've actually spent at the top 6 club, you spent actually less than Tottenham as well, yeah. At 500 million or 250, something like that. Let me put it down to this, yeah. In the end, he's doing what when it suits me timeline, yeah. Cool, it's fine. Recency, it's got more of an agenda to back up. It's calm in it. I don't mind it. It means I'm shit. I can admit it. But when they talk about they haven't spent a lot of money competing with City in the last how many years? So how much money have they really spent when it comes before those 10 years? Do you know what I mean? From the 90s up to 2012. Go check how much money Liverpool spent from then till now, and you'll be realized that, oh my God, you spent all that money when players didn't even cost 50 million back then. What have you been doing, fam? Come on, man.
Kaz.
Done.
Are you done?
That's what I was trying to say.
No, it's not. Are you done now? Are you done?
No, because I don't even care where it is. It's just like you.
Oh, look, now he doesn't care. Look,
no, I don't actually care that much. Because since you want to be cheeky, Monts, you want to be cheeky sports Monts, I'm going to be cheeky sports Cass. That's all it is. I'm throwing cheek for cheek, like for like. It's all it is.
It's not cheap. First of all, it's not cheap for cheek.
It is. You tried it. You tried it with Casey.
Bro, no one is here saying that I spent my money wiser than you when you won 13 Prems. I've acknowledged your your successful era. I've
It's
acknowledged
fine. Yeah,
that.
that's fine.
But for you to
Is your era really successful?
for you again, you're now asking things that I haven't said. You're arguing against yourself. A lot of these points you're arguing against yourself, and that is what Corey's doing, bro. If you're talking when it comes to money spent, the money you have spent close to $1 billion within the last. You can't say that I've spent the 1.2 billion I've spent and I only had 3 majors to show for it. I'm not saying that that's not bad. That is bad. But
I've done the same. I've just done the same thing. I've said we've been bad.
But what you're doing is you're spending more than that with no major trophies. With none. You've equaled that 1.2
Hey, Monts, if it makes you sleep at night, that's fine, man. Yeah, that's cool. But that's cool. I know, Monts, and I've also acknowledged it. But if that helps you sleep at night to make you feel better,
I let you speak.
By all means,
I let you speak. I'm not gonna mute you like you muted me on Never. I'm not gonna mute you, but I let you speak. Yeah. So I understand that what I won in the time period that you specified, I know that's not good enough. Hence why I didn't make the point saying, oh, I think it's good enough that we did this. You're arguing with yourself for one. Secondly, in this last 10-year period, you guys have spent more than 1.2 billion, by the way, more than that, and you've won zero major trophies. And in the last 10 years, 10 years ago, you would have been 17. 10 years ago, Corey would have been 14. So, or 15. So in the years that you have watched and acknowledged football, you've won fuck all and spent over 1.5 billion, whatever the figure is, 1 point something billion. So again, I know that my money hasn't been spent the wildest in that span of time, but you are no one to talk. You are not one to talk, especially over the last 10 years. So
wait, 1 second, Corey. But let me reply to Corey, yeah, because you know what it is. I can acknowledge that it's not been a great period, but I'm just saying when you want to be cheeky. No, but that's what I'm saying. In the period, but what you're doing is quite ironic because you say you can't talk, but at the same point, neither can you then.
But I didn't make the.
But you want to run jokes with it, though, G. You run jokes with it. You always run jokes with it all the time, and I'm backing up with facts. You do all the time.
I didn't make the original point. We were talking about moments, and you wanted to bring up trophy and money spent. You said
because I specifically said I can bring up moments for all your teams.
Run up the
I can bring up moments
about clips, and because I brought up the Martin Keown thing, you said, "Hey guys, I've got a stat. Look at this," and that's what happened.
I said I can bring up moments.
Nothing to do
in your moment, you spent over how much money in that year, and you still didn't win crap.
Bro,
you know what? Let's do it. Let's do 15 years since your period up to the Champions League. Let's do that period. 15.
Wait, so because I brought up Martin Keown, all of a sudden,
we'll run it because you know what?
Money I've spent.
Because you know what? You're not the maddest moment. When you think of moments, you can't think of Liverpool moments other than 2008 when it comes to the league. If I'm being honest,
I'm not. But bro, I'm not.
Even though that was a bit shag. Nothing. I'm just telling you.
Am I making these arguments about moments that I've
basically Monto? The feeling I have, the feeling I have.
You're fighting yourself.
You're trying to be cheeky when you shouldn't be cheeky. You're eighth. You're eighth.
I've deeped it. You're shadowboxing. Hold on, Casey. Sorry. No, Kaz, you're actually shadowboxing. You've been shadowboxing this whole argument. You're
from 06 to 08. Oh, I said thank you. That's 12-year period. A 12-year period. 1 League Cup in 12 years. Oh, for flip's sake.
Bro,
even worse.
That's acceptable, Casey. That's acceptable. Is that acceptable?
We're moving the timeline to recent. You must do recent. We're doing recent.
I'm talking to Casey. I'm just talking to Casey.
Go on.
Do you think that's acceptable, Casey?
No, it's not acceptable.
No, it's not.
But
it's not.
I was going to say Monts. I need to go.
Wait, Casey. Also, do you get Tottenham vibes from that? Do you get Tottenham vibes?
Yes.
I've always said. Well, this is what I will say just before I go.
Cup team.
Huh?
1 second. I've always said to Montel that his team is a cup team. I've said it. I just believe that.
Have I denied that? Have I denied that to you?
You haven't denied it. You haven't denied it. To be fair. But what I will say is, one, if we're looking at what I agree with what Cass said, but I also agree with what Montel said. I agree with what Cass said when he said, if we talk about the Premier League, we have to look at it from the start until now. We can't take parts of it and this, that, because then that is an agenda. When you're looking at sections of it, it's to suit your argument. So you have to look at, although I know it's in their favour, but they've won it, so bottom line, it will be in their favour. So you have to look at start to finish. But I agree with Montel that you lot have spent a lot of bread in a very short amount of time and won nothing. And that has to Montoya is allowed to speak about that.
Of course.
Definitely.
But that's what's
Definitely.
by my defense. That you said yourself in the first part of the argument.
Yeah.
I can move that timeline and shift that to suit my agenda too. We can run this game all day long.
Yeah. It's
just as bad as one another.
I'm not
It's
the
just as
one.
bad.
My point is that I'm not the one who started the argument. I'm not the one who started. I didn't randomly go. Do you know what, guys? Man United ain't won nothing in the last 10 years, you know, and all the money they've spent. That's not that.
You've been doing it. You've been doing it. Actually, you've been doing it all season for your backups.
That didn't even come out my mouth.
You've been doing it. You've been doing it though.
Kaz, you just came up with a random fact. You started shadowboxing with yourself, and Corey decided to join in the following competition. That's the point. That's the What's the anime called? What's the anime called with the shadowboxing? You know that. The other one.
What's it called?
Monts. I've got to go, yeah. Love man them.
I'll take care, bro. Take care. I'm gonna hit the super chats and we're gonna close this out after talking about Poch. We're gonna just quickly talk about Poch for the next 10 minutes and we're gonna close this out. Big up Ed with the super chat. He goes, North London gonna be Manchester, 2 red, 2 trips, 2 trophies. Big up Honesty goes, I've never understood why people keep saying we've got 1 league title because a name changed. We've got 19 of them bad boys. I mean, it just depends on what way you want to talk about.
We got 20 of them then. That's what I'm saying.
I think that United use the Premier League era because it suits them. Liverpool fans use go back a further however 100 years because it suits us. And that argument's going to be the same argument back and forth. It's going to be the same argument back and forth. And United are going to say they've won more significant cups, but then again they sing 20 years Man United. Troops was talking about 1 Premier League that I've won, but I heard him say on stream the other day I have 13 league titles. It's just whatever suits you, whatever suits your argument when it comes to trophy. Bro, it's just, am I right? Am I lying though? Troops has told me 1 Premier League, but then he said we have 13 league titles. We have 30. So again, I could talk about how Arsenal have the same amount of league titles as United at Prem, but again, it's whatever agenda you want to roll with and what you ever want to suit with. So big up you guys for the super chats. We're going to hit some of the chats at the moment. Big up Christian, he says, take care. Big up, smash the like button, people, all that good. So how many likes are we on after that long argument? 111 to be fair. So big up the people then. Arsenal fans and Liverpool fans count titles from the Stone Age.
Leeds are being Leicester.
So do Man United. No. So do Man United. 20 times Man United. Let's not do that.
Leeds are beating Leicester. I'm telling you now, they're getting relegated.
Boy,
Leicester are they're cheeks, bro. They're actually cheeks.
Big up though. And Ed says we really let Casey and Kiz off the hook. I know, bro, because Cass started bringing up stats.
Bro, I was here after 45, 50 minutes, man.
These men were getting pressured.
Do you know why? We just have to wait for the day.
Can you see this? Wait, Monts, can you see this? Can you man see this? Can you see? Please focus. Focus.
Can't see it.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
It says Aston Villa's gone above Tottenham.
Wait, who scored?
Tyrone Mings.
Oh my god, I forgot to do my fantasy.
Oh, Tottenham are in 6th place. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Let me see that now.
Oh, I had it done. I had it there, but I didn't save it. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
There's no way you're going to be putting Tyrone Mings in your team.
No. I didn't put Haaland in. Oh my god.
Oh, Ethan Captain Watkins.
And did he bag?
No.
Oh my god.
So far he hasn't, innit?
Wait, what's the score?
1-0.
I know it's all 1-0 in every game.
Yeah.
I forgot to do my fantasy, bro.
Once your team, you got Eze, Watkins, Isak, Mitoma, Martinelli, Salah.
G. Eze was not supposed to play today, fam.
Yeah, you should have
slapped. You should have played today. Huh?
And you have no Haaland.
No, bro. Corey, I'll send you something on my Snap, innit? I sent this, bro. I'll send you something. I'll say I'm fuming. I am fuming.
God.
I'm fuming. This might be my title hopes done.
I can't lie. Your players are contradicting.
Only thing you're gonna win this season, right? Yeah.
Corey, that was supposed to be my team. Look, check your snap. Check your snap. Just check your snap right now. That was my team. I was supposed to be my team, Corey.
Yeah, you knew. I think Did Totti get an assist? I think he did. I can't lie. I think
Corey?
he actually did.
Did he get an assist? Swear to God, he got an assist, and he's looking to get a cleanie. I'm just gonna get hot. I'm gonna get hot. I can't believe.
I got food coming soon, you know.
Now I'm gonna end this. Last thing, Pochettino to Chelsea. What are we saying?
Stinky still.
No, he's not playing.
Please.
Corey, he didn't start. He didn't start. He didn't play.
What?
He didn't play. Corey. He didn't play. Totti for Wolves. I can't believe that. I cannot believe it. Our Arsenal is going to dunk. Our Haaland's going to dunk, and I'm going to... Salah, I need you to stand up.
Who you not
Salah, I need you to stand up. By everyone's logic that we got no league title, does this mean Forest got no Champions League since it used to be called UEFA Cup and UEFA Cup 2? Says honestly. Big up the super chat as well.
Does anyone care about Nottingham Forest?
No, that's not the question you asked, bro. That's not the question.
How big Chelsea? Look how Assad's talking in that last comment down at the bottom.
Monts, you know Chelsea and Liverpool have completed in the 6 years what United didn't win. United didn't win a trophy. Is that true?
I don't even know.
Oh, it's true. You know. Yeah, we won everything there was to win before you won a single trophy. And that time you didn't win a single trophy. That's nuts.
You know we completed football in a year and a half. Do you want to run that one then? Is that what we're gonna do?
Yeah. Before Chelsea won anything, we could just move the period of time whenever.
Oh, you're going back to the 90s. Oh wait, cool. You're going back to the 90s on the historians.
No, but I'm saying
the 90s.
We can move it then.
Corey, I remember when you used to laugh at me for that. Corey, I remember you used to laugh at me.
No. I'm just saying, like, it suits people's agendas, isn't it? Like,
no. But
Man United completed football time ago.
Corey, when I used to say it suits people's agendas when I was a historian, like no one.
Hey, how about this? Man United probably completed football before when Asa was a sperm fan.
You used to laugh louder. Corey, do you remember you used to laugh louder though? When I used to say it just suits you because and you used to laugh louder. When I used to be the historian. Before I won my champs and my Prem, remember that? You remember that one? Before I won my champs and my Prem, I used to be the historian.
Monto, the problem is, Monto.
What problem? It was the same
thing.
When
I talk about, you see when I said what I just said, yeah, that stuff is like based. That's our history. Like that's what we always say. That's what we always use.
What did I say? It's your history. It's your history.
But Monto, don't pick one word and run with it, bro. I'm saying because that we use the treble in a lot of arguments that we have with other football fans. So like, and you see when I say that it's been
when I used to go because when I had little to work with and I had to go back to my history.
You're scary.
It's not scary. No, Corey, it's not scary, bro, because it's the same thing. Corey, it's not scary. It's the same thing. Because when we used to argue about this,
bro.
Corey, when we were at your old house, Corey, listen to me. When we was at your old house and I used to argue about the shit that we won in the 80s, and you man used to laugh. You used to laugh. Yeah. You used to laugh. And rightly so, because even when I'm talking about it now, it sounds mad. But that was 30 years prior, though, right? 80s to the 2010s. That's 30 years, right? 30 years, right? Right. So I'm saying
my stuff is still in the Premier League era, though.
Yes,
it's still in there.
Yeah. Okay, you're changing the era, but the time span is not that much different. That's the point I'm trying to make. Is not the difference. I'm talking about the time span is not that different when we're talking about. When I used to talk about certain historic moments, that was 30 years back. You're now talking about historic moments that were 25 years ago. So you see what I'm saying? So obviously, and that's only a 5-year difference. So the difference is when I was saying, bro, that's man's history, you'd laugh louder, right? You'd laugh louder and harder, right? So I'm not gonna laugh louder and harder because we're older and more mature. I reckon because we were kids, innit? We were younger, innit? Maybe it was down to age. But you're now just saying the same thing.
Cheeky with it, like
it's not. I'm not getting no Corey. But is what I'm saying wrong? It's not wrong what I'm saying, bro. It's not wrong. I spoke about my history. You called me a historian and you laughed at me. Now you're a historian. Should I go and do the same thing?
Okay, that's fine. So then, hold a second. Why are you sitting there chuckling with my man saying, "Oh, we've completed football in 6 years"? Why are you sitting there chuckling?
I said I didn't even know.
I laughed too. I laughed too with what I said. It just weren't funny for you, man. When I said I've done it in a year and a half.
But I'm not here saying it's wrong. I'm not here saying it's wrong.
I'm saying, Monto. if you wish to go back and talk about when your granddad's were doing
no.
them thing there,
I said it was a
by all
30
means, do
again.
what you need to do.
Again, I said it was a 30-year period from the time where I was trying to tell you about my history. Now you are trying to relay your history to me 25 years ago. There's only a five. Now, Corey, but I don't get why you can't have some actual why can't you accept it? It's the same shit.
No, I'm not. And the reason why, because I only speak about the Premier League era. Anything else then is none. Huh?
Because it suits you. Because it suits you.
I'm born in the Premier League era, so I'll talk about the era that I'm born in.
Yeah, okay. But
I'm sorry that you wasn't born back in the 1800s. That's not my fault.
But now I'm being objective. You're not being objective now. You're not being objective, bro. Who's talking about the 1800s?
So I'll speak about
the 1800s. What are you talking about? Who's talking about the 1800s?
I was born in the 1900s, so I will speak about from when I was born. The 1990s, sorry.
But Corey, my point is that you're starting it from a point where you say, okay, you was born or whatever. All I'm saying to you is that the period that I argued with was 30 years back, and you guys are look, 30 years ago. Why are you talking about that? You're not talking about something. You're not letting me finish. You're not talking about something like 25 years ago. You're talking about something like 25 years ago.
When I'm 15, I'm talking about 25 years ago when I'm 25.
Bro, it's a 5-year difference that you're arguing. As I said, it's not the bottom line. Listen, I can sit there and say, you know what, that's your history. I was laughed at for saying the same thing. If you don't wanna have any accountability and have zero accountability, that's fine. But you deep down, you should know it's the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Deep down, it is what it is, isn't it? Big up Amjad as well. He says ESPN trying to end Aaron Wan-Bissaka's career with comparisons. Yeah, they're trying. Yeah, let him play his game still. Let him play his game. I agree with that. Just because your university name changed does not mean a degree is invalid. United talk 20 titles, but we can't say 19. When it suits, again,
the university degree does change because things change within the degree itself, so it does change.
Correct. No, the curriculum changes, but the degree doesn't change.
Whatever, same shit.
So wait, hold on a second, Monto.
I'm hungry and I'm getting tired, bro.
If somebody had a degree in fixing cars that were fucking,
no, but he said it's not the degree, it's the curriculum. He's right. It's the curriculum.
Yeah,
you have to redo it. You have to redo it though.
Thank you.
Yeah, you do. It's like, well, I know that within electrics myself, you have to update yourself.
It's like a driver's license, isn't it? Eventually, you can't use the same license if you were driving bangers and all them thing back then. You can't.
This food needs to hurry up, man. Hungry, man.
Well, as I said, for me, I just think, Corey, you're taking zero accountability for something you laughed at me at, and now you're doing the same.
Take zero accountability, but it's calm. There's no problem once.
No, I know, bro. I know. Again, now you're just me. You're just me 9 years ago. You're just me. You're me 9 years ago. You are. You're me 9 years ago, bro. You ain't won that major in 10 years, so you're me.
One time. You know what? You think.
You know what, Corey, just relax, man. There's no point. Well, you know what, like he done. We're gonna do it from now. Now we're gonna start counting stuff from this season.
Now, from now.
That one, the next decade, since he was through the decade. So from 2022-3 season to 2032-33 season, we'll see. Swings around about.
I've still got more trophies than you, man. There.
Well, what, like one? Wait, no. What if we win the FA Cup? I swear we drawing.
No, you're not.
Well, I don't even know. Let me look at the total trophy count.
Yeah, man. Go look it up. Poch to Chelsea. Good or bad?
All right, guys. I'm gonna go as well. I'm gonna go.
It's Poch to Chelsea. Good or bad?
Go.
Oh, you have to go.
Poch to
you
Chelsea.
Answer this question. Poch to Chelsea.
It's good.
Good or bad?
It's good. I like it. I'm here with it. I think
you think they come back next year and do anything significant about European football? Do they challenge for the title?
No.
Poch is their manager?
No.
I think they get Champions League football.
It's good though.
I think they can get Champions League football. With no European football, I think Poch wins a cup with Chelsea.
That will be Tottenham fans. It would be insane.
Their heads will explode.
It would be insane. But he wins the cup.
Oh, by the way, I think it's a correction. We have more trophies. We got 2 more major honors than you as well. And because we won the League Cup, we got 1 more.
Kaz, you don't have more trophies than me, bro.
I think I'm reading on football right now. I believe, anyways. This could be wrong. But
it is wrong. It's university. I have 2 more trophies than you as it stands. You win the FA Cup, it will be 1.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at one football, innit? Apparently, but we still got 2 more majors than you altogether.
Yeah, you do have two more. Yeah, I know you have two more.
I'm
Off
just trying
topic
to
question,
check.
if your man, if for
Oh
you man,
no! Oh wait,
if Jose Mourinho wins back-to-back league titles, where
you know they count community shields in this crap.
I don't know. Hold on. Off topic question for you, man. If Jose Mourinho wins back-to-back league titles, where do you, man, then rank him? Plus, he's got 2 trebles. He's up there. Like, bro, it's a mad thing, innit? I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna lie.
I can't lie.
That's a Mazzolini.
I can't lie. We got one more trophy than UG. I'm looking at it again on another thing. It's on goal. It's literally on goal.
Bro, that's counting community shields. That is why, bro.
That is why, innit? But then that will change the whole narrative then.
It's not changing the narrative, bro. It's not.
No, this whole thing, though, I mean, the whole what they do in this total thing on all these sites. That's why I don't get. It's not for me. Community shield ain't a flipping.
Go on Sky Sports, bro. Liverpool have, I think, 40. We have, I believe it's 44, and you have 42.
That's what I thought it was. So what the hell? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That can't run. Community shield. How counts for community shield? That's shameless. I can't lie. That is shameless.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah. Shield is not a cup. It's a shield.
Yeah, like, come on. Oh, you think I counted the community shield I run this season?
I was thinking like, yeah, bro.
By that logic, Kaz, we have the same trophies this season by that logic.
No, we got one more. It says, by the way.
No, I'm saying
it'll mean one more.
I'm saying by that logic, this season, me and you have the same trophies.
Oh yeah. Basically, I
You know
can't believe you actually count that crap.
So it's like what the hell, fam? Like what the hell? You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? But listen, we're gonna end it there, people. We went off topic and we argued for most of the stream, so I'll change the title so you guys can just you guys.
Yeah, there's no Spurs v United.
There was no Spurs United. We just argued for the whole stream. So sorry, guys. We appreciate. Sorry about that. Big up honestly for the super chats. Big up everyone for the super chats. Big up honestly. Big up Ed. Big up T. Big up honestly again. Honestly again. Big up Murtaza T again for the super chats. There were so many today, so you know I appreciate that. Big up Abdra as well for the 2 super chats as well there. We appreciate you guys. We'll big up all the members. Make sure you guys head over. Another super chat from Honesty. Sorry, I meant European titles. European titles. Yeah. He'd rank for me. He's in the Fergie conversation, but obviously Fergie's clearing that. But he's in like Fergie and Pep and them, man. He's in that elite pool of managers for me. If you're talking about his trophies, what he has to show, like is discography. You know what I'm saying? Discography, that's a terrible word to use. But big up Sophia, great show, guys. Eric Ten Hag will knock them off the effing perch. Monts, Cooks, Kears, Casvi, Monts. Yeah, bro, like title, yeah. Monts, Cooks, Kears, Casvi, Monts. That's all that was. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? But listen, big up everyone. We will see you tomorrow post game. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys subscribe. Please subscribe if you're new. We really appreciate it, man. We will see you over on Saeed's stream now, where it's gonna get a little bit messy. Hopefully Premsy is there because that guy needs to get cooked. Take care, guys. We'll see you for another one. It's been another episode of Bigsixbants. We'll see you in the next one. Oh, hold on. I forgot to big up the members as I always do. My bad. I nearly slipped up there. Big up Solo, Dennis the Great, Daniel.
I'm glad to get my food.
Daniel, honestly, Jamie Phillips, Snake Eyes, D1, Ed, Roms, T-Ray, B, Joe Madonka, Aiden Andrews, and obviously Kaz. Take care, guys, and see you in the next one. It's been a BSB stream, and we'll see you tomorrow at 10 p.m.